Welcome back, everybody. The Finders Flippers Resale Podcast, episode number 89. We've pulled the gang back together again.
Yes. Every time it feels like we're drifting apart, we come back together. Guys, I will have to say, episode 89, special thanks to David for covering for Stewart and I last week. Guys, at one point, I saw that the podcast with David and you, Wes, was a 1 out of 10.
Oh, I did not
know. And I was glad to see that it has tanked since then, and that people still want Stewart and myself and not to be replaced by David. So thank you to David for filling in, and thank you for not doing too good of a job and replacing us. Although I will say, Wes, it was a great episode.
I thought it was. I think he did a great job coming in, and he was very insightful about what's going on with eBay, and I just kind of let him run with it because he was into it, and he did a great job the other night.
Yeah, I actually watched it, and then it was like, you could tell, it was wrapping up, and I was like, dang, it's over already? Like, that was actually good. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, this is too good. And then I saw it was a 1 out of 10, and I was like, oh, crap, it's over.
Johnny gets a pink slip. You go to your locker. You've been released.
Was that Major League?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Major League. You open that locker and there's that pink slip hanging. Yeah. Way to go, Johnny. I was getting ready to ask what movie is that from.
Yeah.
Is the podcast being retitled to Slim Breeze?
Slim Breezers. Slim Breezers. Nah, he did a great job. Dave come in and pitch him for you all. Things happen. We're out just like last night, Stewart. You were on the $1 Million Peddlers podcast, and me and Johnny couldn't get over to that one. So
yeah, y'all literally came on to the chat like with 15 seconds left in the show. So
I know I was rolling up the interstate, and I was trying to find it, and I finally found it. He goes, "Well, that's all the time we had." And I was like, "Oh," I said, "I made it."
Yeah, we had gotten back from dinner, and I saw it was still on. So I pop in, and I'm like, "Hey guys!" And then I hear, "Stewart, why don't you shout out your channel?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, he kind of looked at mine and said, "Oh, hey there, Slim Flippers." He said, "Well, thank you so much." Yeah. It's like, doesn't matter. It's just Wes. It's all right. But yeah, Stewart, I watched some of it back. You did a good job on there.
Thank you.
Wes, I bet Mr. Magazine was upset that he missed it since you and I weren't on it. I feel like he'd go on for Stewart.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. They wasn't there. Oh, I should have went in. It is kind of odd, though. Every single time we go on there, he's not on there.
Every episode is, and next week, Mr. Magazine will return.
Yeah. He will be back next week because we're having so-and-so on there. But
How was the episode though, Stewart, with the old Paperboy?
I thought it went well. We had a pretty good crowd in there. All his episodes are live.
Yeah.
So no safety net like we have. We don't have Wes to edit out our mistakes and gaffes, and so we try to keep Wes busy.
Yeah. Actually, I will say though, as we've gone, my editing are getting less and less and less. So, yeah,
well, we're just behaving more.
Maybe that's what it is. We don't have as many mess ups though. We pretty much shoot from the hip, and it's good. But that's what you're supposed to do, right? Get better and better.
We're seasoned professionals.
Yeah, I think by episode 89 we better be, right?
Right?
Or we've just been doing it long enough now that behavior's normalized.
Yeah. It is normalized behavior. It's true. I can't believe we've been going over for 2 years, which if I hadn't have done what I did, basketball season, would have been at it for about 2.5 years straight. So,
yeah, but had you taken off this season, we'd be at episode 6 right now. So it's good.
That's true. But like I said, though, committed to it. I've tried my best to make it work. So,
if you had taken another break, we would have more episodes on with the $1 Million Peddlers than just with ourselves.
Well, his partner though wouldn't be on there quite a bit now because he's going to take off for the next 30 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
I don't know how he keeps such a busy Tuesday, Wednesday schedule.
Me either. I mean, he's got it set in stone. That's just what he does. Does he ever come on by himself? Have y'all ever noticed that?
I think he usually tries to have somebody else on, even if Mr. Magazine's not there. I know next week he's got, who is it? He's got cool, can't remember now, but yeah, I know they already have it. I think they have a guest pretty much every week if Mr. Magazine's not there. So it's, so how was your Denver trip, Johnny? I guess we can get into it just a little tease. We have a Denver guest tonight. So there's going to be a lot of Denver talk here. So
we did go to that Kearney Street bins, the ones where you guys were at.
So did you get a burrito out of the car?
No, I didn't see anybody.
Oh,
well, she was parked like right front center in like a station wagon, and
burritos
in it. So
I didn't notice it, but we only stayed for like 2 rotations and left because we didn't find anything. But I will say that Saturday morning, we got in Friday afternoon. Saturday morning, I woke up and I was like, I need breakfast. Like, I eat breakfast. Lizzie doesn't, so I just get breakfast for myself and get her a coffee. So I was like, where can I get breakfast? And it was like some like Spanish word. And I was like, oh, okay, what's this? It says breakfast. It was just like a trailer set up in a bar parking lot. And the guy was making chorizo breakfast burritos. And so at like 7 a.m, it was like 25 degrees outside. I'm standing outside this like food truck in a bar parking lot, just waiting on a chorizo burrito. That was absolutely amazing.
Wow.
We have a lot of those kind of Mexican things in Knoxville. It's like a food truck without the truck part. They've just dropped a trailer in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, they stay there for like years. So it's like almost permanent.
And it was almost like he must make like the majority of his money, obviously, like after the bar lets out. But for some reason, just returned at 6 a.m. and was making some amazing burritos. And as soon as that chorizo hit that flat top, I was like, I made the right decision. I already know this.
Well, how were the bins? Did you get by those?
So the Kearney Street one, we left pretty quickly. And then Sunday, we literally weren't paying attention to where we were going. We were just like, we had our Google Maps pulled up and we're like, okay, here's the closest Goodwill. Okay, here's the next closest Goodwill. Here's the next closest Goodwill. So we were literally just driving around aimlessly. And then on Sunday, Lizzie was like, okay, let's go to this Goodwill. And I was like, okay. So we're driving there and I'm like, we were here yesterday. And she's like, oh, okay, never mind. Go to this Goodwill. And so I'm driving to the next Goodwill, and I'm like, we were here yesterday. She's like, oh, okay, never mind. Drive to this one. And so we ended up going to a second bins location. I think this one was on Platt and just killed it. I mean, it was just awesome.
So did y'all go to any of the art thrift stores while you were there?
We went to 2 of them. We went to 2 arts.
So that's all we went to while we were out there. We did not go to any Goodwills.
We went to one. I don't know. I'd literally have to like look because we were just driving around.
All right. Well, we got a really special guest tonight. We have CHANTEL, a.k.a. Telly Thrifts on Instagram. I actually met her on my trip out to Denver. Johnny and Wes and I have been talking about his Denver trip, but met her at the eBay meetup group out there, the Denver users group. And then she ended up coming and hanging out with us at the house that we had rented, and haven't known her a long time, but already consider her a friend. So without further ado, let's bring in CHANTEL, Telly Thrifts.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
What a nice little intro. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good. I'm so
Did y'all call each other before the show?
What?
Oh, that is copacetic right there, Johnny.
Wow.
Yes,
So,
you picked the perfect time to wear it.
yeah. So 47 brand, who is my favorite hat, They can sponsor us if they'd like to. They are my favorite hat company. They just dropped a whole hardwood classic line. And so I just ordered 12 new hats. And they just came in yesterday. And I just love the old Timberwolves logo.
It is such a cool one, isn't it? I love their jerseys with the little trees too.
Yes.
Just like all their old stuff is so fun.
I could care less about them, but I just like the look.
So Chantel, are
Hey,
you
well,
out in
we can
Denver?
we can just sit back. I think Johnny and Chantel are gonna.
Well, I
But I
mean,
have to know
why?
this, Chantel, are you in Denver?
I am, yes. I live out here. I'm from Minnesota, but I live here.
Oh, okay. Because I was getting ready to say, why don't you like the Denver Nuggets?
Oh, yeah. Their rainbow stuff is really cool. That's definitely my favorite logo of theirs. I love that.
Well, since you're from Minnesota, that makes sense then, I guess.
I
Yeah,
have been to
totally.
Minnesota, so I guess that counts.
You have?
Yeah.
To Minneapolis or?
Yeah.
Okay. That's usually where people go, I guess.
Yeah.
That's like the
I
spot.
once went to opening day for the Twins.
Oh, okay. Fun.
And then as soon as the game ended, we walked across the street and my buddy and I went to a Timberwolves game that evening.
Yeah, it's nice how they're all connected down there. There's even like walkways, skywalks or whatever they're called through the buildings. So it's really nice.
And then we saw there's like a statue of a spoon with like a cherry on the end of it.
Yeah.
Very, very random.
Yeah, at the Walker Art Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a really famous thing. People always take pictures by it. And yeah, I did live in Minneapolis. I'm not from Minneapolis, but I did live there for a little bit and I just loved it there. It's a really cool city.
Guys,
Well,
visit
how did you get to
minneapolis.com.
Denver?
Yes.
Hey, watch out!
I moved out here in 2015 with some friends. I guess just wanted to try something new, get away from home a little bit. But I'm still pretty close. You know, it's about a 10-hour drive for me to get home. So yeah, that's nice. And I was looking through my phone today to see exactly when I moved out here because I figured that would come up or something. And it was in 2015. So I can't believe I've been here for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody who prepared before they came on the show. That's
Yeah.
Wow, we don't even prepare for our own show, let alone.
Oh. Yeah, I wrote down a few things. Like I was really trying to be prepared. I'm pretty nervous. So
Are you
I also have a notebook. And
yeah.
Great.
that's blank.
Well, it's there. I mean, that
I
counts.
do as well.
My notebook's over there somewhere.
I actually wrote down Wes and Stewart just so I would remember their names. So this
Too funny.
Well, Chantel, let's dive into it. Tell us
Yeah.
what Telly Thrifts is, or it's Telly Thrifts. I'm sorry. It's Telly
Yeah.
Thrifts.
Thank you. I started reselling in 2019 out here in Colorado, and I wasn't really into thrifting too much before I moved out here. I always think about like, oh, I probably missed out on so many good thrifts, you know, back at home. I wish I would have been into it then. But yeah, I started in 2019 selling on Instagram, mostly like 70s, like groovy home decor, clothing, sheets, towels, all that kind of stuff. And then in 2022, I kind of really honed in on nostalgic things, toys, VHS tapes, anything like cartoon, 80s, 90s, early 2000s related.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You got a lot of stuff going on behind you as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All kinds of toys. I found this Sesame Street like light pole on Facebook Marketplace, and it has these like baskets around it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's perfect. Just throw all my plush in there, and yeah.
Really neat. Really neat. So, what was your take on Stewart when you first met Stewart?
Well, I'm from Minnesota, and I live out here, so I don't hear like Southern accents or draws too often. So I love that. And that was just like fun, you know, being around people from different areas and meeting Amy. She's so sweet. That was fun. And yeah, I guess, Stewart, you sell such different stuff than I do. So I just love learning about that and hearing about a total different category. It's so interesting to me. Yeah.
So when you say you sell on Instagram, are you doing any live shows or is it all just static selling through stories and posts? And
Mostly static selling. I have done a few live sales before, like with other people. That's usually the only way I do it. I don't like love doing them alone. But yeah, mostly just static sales. I love having all my stuff like on my feed and giving the things I sell like a spot on my page for people to look at and for it to be there. Maybe that's like my hoarder tendencies, like still being attached to the stuff I sell, but also letting it go and find a new home. But yeah, I love it. I really like curating like my page and my feed, like almost like a Pinterest board or something.
so I'm curious. So, and you don't sell on, do you sell on any of the other marketplaces or pretty much just Instagram?
Mainly Instagram, but I have been kind of delving into eBay. At the beginning of this year, we started going to eBay meetups. So that's been awesome, just getting more into that. My Instagram account at one point did get hacked and I had to make a new one.
Oh, no.
So yeah, my first Telethrifts Instagram had like over 10,000 followers. And in 2023, yeah, it got hacked into. I couldn't get back into it. So I made a new page and I'm still selling on Instagram, but that just made me kind of rethink things like, okay, maybe I do need to sell on another platform or somewhere besides social media, because obviously, I saw how quick that could be taken away. So yeah, that's kind of when I started looking into eBay. I do sell on Depop a little bit, but hardly any, mostly Instagram and a little eBay.
Well, we
Stewart,
have that
that's
in
like
common.
you.
I'll sell on Depop just a little bit too. So,
Both these boys
So-
been banned.
Oh no.
well, Johnny got me reinstated.
Yeah.
Johnny's like big in Depop now. They're like, but
I'm a sellout.
on Instagram, because I've never really sold there. I mean, I've posted like marketing type stuff there. So do people just comment sold and then do you invoice them or do they just Venmo you or how does all that work?
Yeah, with my post or in my stories, I usually say like DM to claim or comment to claim. And I'll put the price and all the details right in the caption and they just claim it. And then I reach out to them with kind of like an invoice, but just in an Instagram message, not as like professional as an invoice. And I use like PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever. So I guess I was thinking about that earlier, like talking about social media selling versus platform selling. And that is one of the things that might be a downside to social media selling is you kind of have to like chase people down for payment. It's not like a binding purchase when they buy something from me. So that can be a little sometimes, but for the most part, I have a lot of repeat customers and people that, I can trust and I've known for years from Instagram. So it's not too bad.
Stuart,
So
would you claim any of that on your taxes?
If I was selling on Instagram and getting Venmo payments and stuff, probably. But,
I wouldn't.
I knew you were going to say that.
I do,
Well, I mean,
just because
Venmo
I'm
and
paranoid, I guess, but I totally understand that.
No, that's the proper American thing to do.
well, I mean, Venmo and
Johnny's
PayPal
a little
would technically they would both technically be traceable too, and then my PayPal's a business account, so it automatically, I can't just send a friends and family request.
I would just hit that $19,999 threshold and just shut my store down.
Yeah, because everybody knows you don't have to pay taxes as long as you don't make 20,000, right?
That's right.
There's your tip of the night right there.
Yeah.
So if you
Follow up to Find Your Flippers for more tax advice.
Have you thought about doing like more live selling on Instagram, like you like spearheading it, not just doing it with somebody else? I mean, because you've got a great personality and you're great in front of the camera and stuff. It seems like you would be good at that. But.
Well, thank you. That makes me feel better. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not completely against it. I have sold on Whatnot just a couple times. But I don't know, especially on Whatnot. I feel like you have to be all in to be super successful, like make that your sole platform. And I don't really want to do that. I just like live selling here and there. I do also have a full-time job, so I'm not, just reselling, not to make it sound like just reselling, but you know what I mean.
That's all Stewart does. He just sells.
3 part-timers and a full-timer there.
Yeah.
Stewart, she would sell more on Instagram, but she'd go over 20K and have to report it in taxes. So.
Yeah. I've been listening to your guys' podcast for a couple of weeks now. I've just been binging old episodes, and I do like that a couple of you are part-time. It's just like nice to relate to, and it's also, I feel like sometimes in the reseller community or world, everyone's pushing like, go full-time, make this your thing. Like, I don't know, maybe it's me, just that pressure in my head. I don't know, but I like that there's other part-time people, and I can really relate to that.
Less of us, doesn't he, Wes?
He does. He treats us like second-class citizens.
Hey, y'all keep me down here on the bottom, so.
And that's where you shall stay, my friend.
That's right. That's just the power move. That's the only advantage we have, Stewart. So you stay down there.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a girl at one of my antique malls, Chantel, who does Instagram live selling, and I can't remember. I mean, they're like big time. They do, like $15,000-$20,000 shows sometime. I mean, they're doing like vintage antique stuff, but it's crazy. I mean, and they've developed such a following. And I know like social media selling like that's kind of all about how you present yourself, and they've got this little audience, and it's kind of like, I equate it to like the antique archaeology people, what's that show? American Pickers. They can get something and put it in their store and charge 10 times more because of who they are. And I mean, I'll watch some of the stuff these girls sell, and people are paying 10x what I could sell it for anywhere else. It's just because they're buying from them. So maybe you can get there one day. So I want to buy this from Kelly Thrift, so I'm going to pay whatever I have to.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And I did feel like that a little bit with my first Instagram account. When I had a bigger following, the over 10,000, it felt like, and I don't mean to sound like cocky or anything, but it felt like no matter what I posted, it would sell. Where now I feel like I have to be a little more selective or a little more curated while I'm still building that up, but yeah.
Well, the times are different too, though, I mean, going from like kind of even that end of COVID to like now, like I feel like it's harder to get subscribers or get followers on, whatever the platforms are than previously when everybody was at home all the time and like
so much free time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point. Totally.
So VHS.
Yeah.
You still dabble in the VHS world?
I do. And I have a couple things here because I was like, if they ask like for a couple examples or something.
I thought you said you watched some of these episodes. You came prepared?
I did. So I have a couple.
He was like, you know what? I can save these guys. Let me save them.
No.
You're going places, I'm telling you right now. She's prepared. She's got it all. Bubbly personality. I love it. So.
Yeah. Imagine if we were prepared, guys. We would probably do better.
That's been our problem the whole time.
These are so exciting to find for me. The orange, like Nickelodeon tapes. I love those. This is a Good Burger one. Love that movie. Classic. So I don't know, just kind of fun stuff. I found this Beavis and Butthead tape the other day.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. And Nick Jr., like Little Bear. People are so into those like kind of slow little kid cartoons, like the slow learning. I feel like I've been seeing people post about that, like shows that aren't overstimulating for their kids. So that's kind of a fun little thing.
Well, I want to ask you how old you are, Chantel, but what shows did you watch as a kid? So.
Let's see. I was definitely like a Nickelodeon kid. Rocket Power. Let's see. I'm trying to look around at some of my toys here. Sesame Street was one of my favorites. I don't know. I'm kind of blanking.
Johnny's aging by the second, aren't you, Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, these aren't real shows.
Oh.
Stuart likes that you said Sesame Street. It opens. Stuart's like, I watch Sesame Street also, so that's perfect.
That's a staple for sure. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls, Aladdin. I loved Lion King. Like, what kid didn't? But yeah.
Hey, my kids watch some of those shows.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Do you do mostly like, is that more of the kind of VHS that you steer towards though? Like more of like the kids stuff, or because I know they say like horror does very well, like obscure horror movies do well.
Yes. I have found like some of the like Friday the 13th or just some like classic horror movies that I sold for maybe like $15, $20. Nothing insane, you know, but to me that's a lot for a VHS tape.
Yeah.
You know.
That one.
Oh, that's a good one. Fun.
Yeah,
No, I
I'm
haven't
around
found
too.
those before.
This one is the special collector's edition. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
and is that why you're collecting it?
It is.
Oh.
Because you know I'm a collector, Johnny. I like to collect stuff. So.
Yeah, I have a ton of VHS, so no judgment here. I have collections on collections too, you know, borderline hoarder here. So I can relate. I won't give you any crap for that.
Well, Chantel, going back, it sounds like you love your items, everything that you buy, right? So is it kind of hard for you to let go of these things, or?
It definitely can be.
Okay.
But I think I need to sell things that I really like to be motivated to sell them and keep sourcing. And I don't think I could be one of those people who just sells anything because it sells, you know. I know that works for other people, but I think I have to be in a niche that I really love.
Talk about this little thing in your hand. I was trying to remember the name of that guy.
Oh, Animal. Yeah.
Animal. Okay.
It's a little plush with his drum.
Yeah.
For whatever reason on my Instagram, I guess I've kind of curated this like Muppet following. I don't know, but sometimes I'll have like Jim Henson sales where I'll post a bunch of stuff at once, and it's some of my most successful sales on my page.
Oh.
So I always look out for Muppet stuff.
Okay.
Wasn't there a Sesame Street character called Telly?
There is, yes. He's like a pink.
He's like a
monster.
purple pinkish monster,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's
That
kind of a
boy's
side
nice.
character. He's not like a main, you know, Cookie Monster or anything like that. He's just kind of on the side and featured in some things. But yeah. Funny you remembered that.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember like if I brushed my teeth this morning, but 1980s Sesame Street characters just stay top of mind.
The Telly Monster.
We have in common because there's also a Franklin character on Sesame Street. So
There is.
Oh.
yeah, it's the African American kid.
Oh, okay. Is he like a newer, is he like a puppet character, right? Or
Yeah, I think so.
okay. Cool.
And Johnny's like, yeah, cool.
When I watched Sesame Street, like they were all like blue and orange and yellow. Like there was no specific, you know.
Okay, my favorite obviously is Big Bird, so y'all know who Big Bird is.
There you go. There's Franklin.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no, I'm not
Yeah, maybe I
familiar.
have
He doesn't
seen
have a
that. He's
mouth,
kinda
does he?
pink.
Was that he looked very 70s?
Well, let's see. It says Roosevelt Franklin, so his name's Roosevelt Franklin.
Oh.
He was a Muppet character on Sesame Street. He was popular, intelligent, and energetic, much like myself.
Yes, quite.
Who often spoke in rhyme and had his own elementary school segment. He was phased out of the show in the mid 1970s
Well, there you go.
due to complaints about negative stereotypes and his unruly behavior.
It's
Wow.
unruly behavior.
So maybe you don't want to be like
As his handler got fired.
So, okay. So he was 70s. So, yeah, that's why I remember him.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I
One
did
other,
sell.
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I did find a sealed Karate Kids 1, 2, and 3,
Okay.
and paid like 50 cents a piece, so like $1.50 for the 3, and I think they sold for like $80 as like a set.
Oh, wow.
But I've never picked up non-sealed VHS.
Okay, because you'd have to test them then, or
No, I just didn't really think there was a market for it outside of like obscure horror.
yeah, some kids ones go for a lot. Like I don't know if you're familiar with I think it was on Nick Jr. So Gullah Gullah Island. It was kind of like a puppet show in the early '90s, or like Eureka's Castle.
Oh
or,
yeah, that was my jam.
Yeah, there's some like kind
I
of
had the
obscure
Pizza Hut
kid
puppet.
shows. Yeah, I've seen those before. So some of those kind of weird ones do go for a little chunk of change, but yeah, I think people love them, and I think that like physical media is getting more and more back in style. You know, people love having like the hard copy and the cool cover and all that. So yeah.
I did see something that like moles are coming back.
Oh.
For that same like reason of what you said, like the kind of the physicalness, and I think like that Gen Z is kind of wanting that because they grew up so virtually,
Right.
and so there was like a whole CNBC documentary I was watching about how moles are coming back, but it would make sense for like physical media and stuff like that too.
What did you say is coming back, Johnny?
Moles.
Malls. Okay. I thought you said moles too. So I'm glad.
I did too,
Yeah.
but I was like, what's a mole? What are you?
Yeah, moles are coming back. Very Marilyn
Probably
Monroe
moles.
is trending right now.
Moles
Moles.
are coming back.
Holy
I was
moly.
thinking like the gopher on Caddyshack, and then you know, got mold.
Freeze yogurt.
Oh, I've heard that with I don't really sell too many like cameras, but I've heard the same kind of thing there. You know, like kids want older cameras with film that they can go develop, or even back to just like digital cameras versus just having your phone. You know, so.
Well, it seems like people are displaying a lot too. Kind of like your setup there, Chantel. You've got the Sesame Street pole and everything. People like being able to display like records and all that kind of stuff. You know?
Yeah, totally.
So.
It adds I don't know, especially like records. If you like in someone's living room or something, they have one of those nice like little record racks, and you can flip through them. Or I don't know, it's a nice touch. Yeah, it's very homey and.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, doesn't your boyfriend resell as well?
Yes, he does. He on Whatnot, and actually, he's been getting into eBay more and more. But he does sports cards.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, mainly baseball, some basketball and football, but mostly baseball. Yeah, and mostly on Whatnot, but he's really been selling a lot on eBay lately. Nothing like, you know, it's not like hundreds of dollars a card, but, you know, just quick little here and there. Yeah, it's been going good.
So what's his Whatnot name? We'll go there and give him a hard time.
Oh, yeah, it's ATM Breaks.
I was going to ask if he did breaks or if he just sold individual cards, but he's doing breaks on there.
Yeah, him and his brother will do shows, and they do like big breaks. You know, people buy by the team. It's pretty crazy. Yep. And then he just by himself lists singles. So they do some of it together, and then yeah, he does most of the singles.
Does he have like a scanner for it? Or does he individually photograph?
He photographs them. I think maybe he uses like AI or some feature to fill in everything about the card once the photos are in there. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, that's like a whole other world.
I know, it is. I'm just overwhelmed by it.
Mm-hmm. There are specific sites for sports cards. You can just upload the image and it pretty much tells you everything about it.
So. Right. Yeah, he probably does use something like that or would know more than I do. He was telling me recently that he listed a Pokemon card on eBay and he used the AI to fill out the details and everything, and it ended up being it didn't match up. So the person bought it and then requested a return because, you know, the AI didn't match up with the actual card, and it was like in Japanese, so he didn't know what it said in the first place. So he was like, screw it, I'm just doing sports cards on eBay.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being like, because you don't know what you don't know, or you think you know, and you know, it's hard to be in a niche where it's very collector driven,
right?
where
Yeah.
people know like all the
Exactly.
nuances of everything.
Every little thing.
You know?
He's an expert. Yeah. So yeah, and the Pokemon thing is a whole world just in itself.
Yeah.
I have sold some stuff, not cards, but like Pokemon or anime stuff. I feel like that does pretty well for me too. So I'm always looking out for things like
Yeah.
that.
I feel like, you know, you had mentioned before about live selling, but you really do have to commit to it, or at least be able to get that inventory in at that quantity at such a low price. I know,
Right.
like me and my wife, God, it's probably been like 3 years, got on Whatnot. You know, Stewart, when you did, and you had to like send photos and videos of your stores, and like you
Yeah.
kind of had to earn your spot on. But like you really had to be able, like everything we sold on Whatnot was from the bins, because we had to get it as cheap as possible, because we do clothes selling. And then it turned into people buying pallets. And so they just are running clothes pallets of all this new tag. And it was hard to compete pre-owned anything versus new tag that they could just
In bulk.
burn through.
Right. Yeah, I just, with working full time and just having a limited time to dedicate to reselling, excuse me, I feel like it's just too much for me to commit to scheduled live sales. I mean, I probably could do it, but I just don't want to overwhelm myself or, you know. But yeah, it's something to look into for sure.
Now, how have you decided what, because you said you've kind of slowly started getting into eBay. Like, how do you decide what is like something that would go on IG versus like, I'm going to try that on eBay?
Well, I feel like I kind of know like what will sell on Instagram, like what cartoons or what characters. If it's something like a little out of the ordinary, or maybe something not nostalgia related at all, I would just put it on eBay. Or I'm trying to think of something I sold recently on eBay. I had these, I don't know if you guys know Celestial Seasonings. It's a tea company. Like,
is that the bear?
Tea. Yeah, the Sleepy Time Bear. They're located in Boulder, like their whole factory. So it's pretty close to here. So sometimes I find like Celestial Seasoning branded stuff. Recently, I sold a couple boxes of tea they were like early 2000s and still had the wrapping on them and stuff. That's kind of something that I feel like doesn't go with the rest of my Instagram. So I put those on eBay, or, you know, just stuff like that. That
makes sense.
Yeah.
That kind of moves away from your aesthetic of what I guess you're known for.
Right. Yeah. And for whatever reason, I just like keeping it that way. Like I mentioned earlier, it's kind of like a little like mood board or a Pinterest board, you know, everything kind of goes together. And I just think it looks nice curated like that.
Stewart, when you were in Denver, did you drive by the Purina plant?
No, I did not.
It smells bad.
Yeah, it just smells like dog food.
Yeah.
They don't have Christmas or anything lined up out front, do they?
Yeah, so you were just in Denver, right, Johnny?
Yeah, last weekend. We got back Monday night.
How was it?
We love it. I mean, we love Denver, just the area, but the thrifting in Denver is just chef's kiss.
It really is good. I feel so lucky to be somewhere with such good thrift stores. And, you know, I'm not from here. My boyfriend's not from here. So we've discussed, you know, potentially moving somewhere else at some point. And that's my biggest worry. I'm like, wherever I go, the thrifts aren't going to be as good. Like, I don't know if I can leave it here.
So we did, a couple months ago, we did a YouTube video where we picked where we were going to go.
Okay.
For like a thriftcation. And we had asked our viewers, like, hey, what is, like, where would you, like, who has the best thrifting in the country? And I'll actually say a lot of people messaged us Minneapolis.
Oh, okay, good.
Like overwhelming, to the point where we were like, okay, there's something to this.
Oh.
It's either terrible and they were trying to send us somewhere.
Yeah, go there, Johnny. You'll love it.
But we were getting messages left and right that was like Minneapolis has the best.
Okay, wonderful. I'll definitely have to do some thrifting next time I visit. I feel like in Denver, there's some garage sales, but not really. I mean, here and there. But in Minnesota, I have friends and follow people, other thrift people that live there, and I see people at garage sales all the time. It seems like garage sales are really big there and in like Wisconsin, Michigan, that area. So that's one thing I'm envious of is like the garage sale experience and, scoring a bunch of stuff for 25, 50 cents. Yeah.
I feel like the North would have better garage sales. I think we've talked about this before on the
Well, it's just, I know there's different, you find a lot of different type things up north that you don't find. I mean, just especially up in the Northeast where you were from, there's so much old stuff up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So is your primary, then are you primarily sourcing at thrift shops?
Yeah, totally. I would say like 90%. I do go to some estate sales. There's a ton of estate sales here. They can be super competitive, so I don't really rely on those. But, if there's one close or if there's something I see that I really, really need, then I'll make time for it and go. But yeah, mostly thrift stores and mostly the ARC thrift stores. The one we did the tour of while you were here, Stewart, and with Maggie. And yeah, those are my favorite.
Just by the way, we're having Maggie on. She'll be the guest to follow you. So we'll have two Denver people in a row. So
awesome.
I was on Maggie's show we recorded last week, and then I think it's going to be released in December sometime. So
awesome. I was going to ask you if you've done that one before. So good. I'm excited to listen to it.
Visit denver.com.
Visit Minneapolis.com.
That's right. Yeah, all the cities. Just travel, guys. Travel.
Get out and travel. Johnny's actually considering being a Denver Broncos fan because if his Bills don't start picking.
Yeah. I would almost rather be anything else.
Did you find any Broncos stuff when you were here, like thrifting or?
No, one thing I did notice about Denver that I guess I didn't notice previously, that like a lot of the sports stuff just naturally gets marked up. And they're like, if I'm going to pick up something like sport, like it typically has to be like vintage or just really nice.
Yeah, something special about it.
Yeah, and so a lot of it was just like kind of like worn or just not really.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we always we just think the bins in Denver are great. And this was the first time, I think this is the fourth time that we've gone to Denver just to thrift.
Awesome.
And this is the first time that we went to retail stores, like racks, because we normally just do the bins and go to the 3 separate bins.
Right.
So it was a little different.
Our next eBay meetup here with I think there's a Boulder meetup that's a separate group, but the Denver one is at the bins. We're going to meet up at the bins and shop around, which is something I hardly ever do. Sometimes I run into a thrift before work and I have 30, 40 minutes. I even set a timer on my phone and I just cruise around the store. Whereas with the bins, I feel like you have to be there for several hours.
Oh, time sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Or even if I am only there for an hour, I start getting worried about what I'm going to miss in the next rotations. So I just stick to the thrift stores. But I am excited to venture to the bins later this month for sure.
I will say that of any place, we've been to, I want to say 25 or 26 different bins locations throughout the country. And there is no place like Denver for just rotations, every half hour, just on top of it with new rotations coming out. And we were doing really, really well and was we've just got to leave. Don't look. They're pulling the bins off the floor. We've got to go. Because if not, all of a sudden we go through 3 more rotations and it's another hour and a half.
Just like that.
And we're we have got to get out of here.
So other places just take longer and kind of leave stuff sit there for longer.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure that's
Well
interesting
picked
to see the
fruit.
differences.
Very well.
And then we but we find quality items there too. So I don't know. I'd be very curious. We did a tour of our bins here in North Carolina, and we asked about what percentage of their donations don't hit the floor and like go to the bins or just whatever. And they didn't know. And I'd be curious what percentage in Denver, because the stuff that hits the bins is like almost better. We were finding better stuff at the bins than what was in the actual store.
Awesome.
So Chantel, without saying where you work, what line of work are you in?
Oh yeah, I am a produce manager at a small grocery store. It's kind of like a like health foods, like that kind of vibe grocery store. We have all organic produce, and yeah, that's what I do there. In charge of the produce, and I love it. It's so fun to be around all the fruits and vegetables and see like what comes in season, and we have such a big variety of what we get. So I absolutely love it.
And so the whole time you're there, you're sitting there thinking, you know what, if I could just get to the bins real quick or whatever.
I know, yeah.
About a half hour, I could.
I have gone to, there's a thrift store not too far from my job, and I have gone on my half-hour lunch break before, but it's cutting it pretty tight, so I don't do that too often.
Johnny and I do that often, don't we, Johnny?
We do. We're just, us part-timers. We just try to fit stuff in when we can. We don't have the whole day to just curate all our little antique booths around town.
Lock everything down and do all this.
We have real jobs.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm sure it's a lot of work to run all those booths. I can't imagine.
Don't build him up. Don't build him up.
I just sit on the couch, watch TV, eat bonbons all day. So.
Every day he just appears on a new podcast. He's just all over the place. He's just, it's like he's running for mayor.
He's like the grandpa of podcast now. Everybody, come on in, neighbor, sit down with us.
Chantel, what is an underrated fruit or vegetable in your mind? What are people sleeping on? Is it the ugly fruit?
I love pears, and I have just kind of recently gotten into them this year. We have these Asian pears at work, and they're kind of like crunchy, like an apple, or just any kind of pear. They're still kind of new to me, and yeah, I love them. So get some pears.
All right, guys, you heard her first. You heard it here first. Pears are in.
We just started getting pomegranates too. Those are one of my favorite fruits. Okay. So those are prime time season right now.
Okay.
What is just the worst fruit or vegetable to work with? Like it spoils quickly, or it's hard to get right?
I feel like bananas are really basic, but those can be super annoying. Like we'll get them in there completely green, and no one wants them like that. Or we get them in and they're like ready for banana bread, and no one wants them like that either.
Yeah, okay.
So they're pretty finicky. Yeah.
So this is true. I make my wife make me chocolate chip banana muffins. That is my ask of her as my wife, is to make me those. And we always have to just let the banana sit out for a couple days.
Right.
And it's like, well, I don't want banana muffins in 4 days. Like, I want them now.
You want them when you're craving it. Yeah. You don't want to plan it out.
So I agree with you
rotation going, Johnny. You got to keep rotating, see?
Yeah.
Have one in green, one in, yellow, and one,
Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Chantel would love to see you come through the store every single day and keep rotations.
I would be the one complaining there's no brown bananas. So I want my muffin.
Apples are, I feel like it's just kind of like bananas, very basic too. But right now we have just a ton of different kinds of apples, probably like 10 to 12 different ones. So that's been really fun, trying different varieties. And I eat at least an apple or two every day. They're my favorite. So
you have not been to the doctors in a while?
No.
No, thankfully I haven't.
I mean, 2 a day. You're not. I mean,
she's eating what they call healthy. Okay. Not on your lunch break.
I know. She was like, "You guys know those healthy stores?" And I'm like, "I actually don't." I don't.
I've seen one driving by, but yeah, that's fine.
They don't tend to have fruit. They don't tend to have fruit at Taco Bell, but
Yeah, no, there was no vegetables at In-N-Out when we were there last weekend. So
you get a tomato on your burger.
oh no, I said
Yeah.
no tomato actually.
Oh, okay.
Scratch
Chantel,
the
do
only
you
one
all
there.
polish the fruit?
What's up? Sorry.
Do you polish the fruit? How's it
No.
so shiny? I'm just curious.
We actually don't because it's all
Oh,
organic. We don't do anything to it. Nothing gets done to it before we get it. So that's really nice.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah. And the store I work for, they're really big on like educating all their employees on benefits of organic food versus not, and like regenerative farming, animal welfare, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's really cool. They have strong values and mission in that.
Good deal.
Chantel, would you come back at some point and be willing to go through like an apple hierarchy?
Yeah, I would.
And just why the Honeycrisp is the best apple?
They are the best, aren't they? The Honeycrisp is my pick too.
What about Granny Smith's?
Oh,
No, people stop eating those after they're like 5. They're too tart.
they're too sour for me. I like a little bit more of a sweeter apple, but people buy those a lot for juicing. Like if they're gonna like juice apples and celery or other greens and stuff, that's the apple that seems.
But listen to us, Chantel. Johnny and I are talking like we know all about apples and everything else. How about that? That's pretty
So
good.
do you know why I know a lot about apples? A couple weeks ago when I was in Atlanta and we stayed at my buddy's house, and his wife had a picture hanging in the bathroom that had a whole list of apples and what those apples were to be used for.
Were you
So
getting the
you're just
bathroom
sitting there
studying it a
with-
long time, Johnny? Or
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't even going to the bathroom. I was just studying the picture, but they probably thought I was.
Oh my goodness.
Because I was like, who are you to say what I do with my Granny Smith apples? Because I think it said they were supposed to be in pies or something.
Yes,
That's what I
they're
was
great.
gonna
for
say. That's a pie apple.
Apple
Who
pie. Right?
decides that?
baking.
So do y'all get many peaches out where you are?
We do. There's actually a place in Colorado that is known for their peaches, Palisade
Oh
peaches.
wow.
It's more on the western slope, like 4 or 5 hours from Denver. But yeah, we get peaches like late July, August, September is kind of when we have those.
Chantel's got a lot of sponsorship available.
Yeah, do you
out there.
think she regrets telling us what she does for work? Because this is
No,
Oh,
no, I
I'm
really
hungry
don't.
now.
Yeah, so one more fruit
No.
question. I'm a big cherry person. So what's your favorite cherry?
Well, I'm not really a big cherry person, but we do.
Chantel.
We do get them, like, I think it's like May, June, like kind of early summer that we have them. And we usually get, I can't remember what they're Montana cherries. They're named after some park up there, but yeah, we get Montana cherries and they're really popular. We order a
I
ton.
know you have the Rainier cherries that are from like Washington.
But yes, we do get those. You're right. Yeah, we do get those too.
But the ones that you don't see very often are the little sour cherries. Those are the ones I like.
Are they
Lots
they're
of
kind
get
of
'em frozen,
yellow, like
but-
different colors, or?
Well, they're
Alright.
just smaller and they're sour. I mean, a lot of people
okay.
just use them for pies, but to me they're good eating. You can usually find them frozen. They're hard to find fresh because I don't think they transport
Right.
real well. So
And you and your wife do like jams and jellies, right?
well, we don't make them, but we do private
But you
label.
sell them.
yeah.
He's in
Oh,
poor
no.
nose and everywhere.
Yeah,
Do you
we
have
have
a
the
cherry
honor
one?
to make them for us because they're a lot better than if we made it. in
He's
our
got a
kitchens.
label maker. That's about
Well,
He makes
whatever.
them.
Great branding.
Stuart, you just exposed your whole business.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I've never claimed to make our jams and jellies. I've always said they're made by the Amish for us.
It's so going down.
So,
Oh no. Well, on the topic of food, I have a couple things here too, but I wanted to say that's another niche that I really like sourcing or collecting is like food advertising items,
Okay.
preferably vintage. This is a little Tang container. It's like a robot.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
And I have this towel, which I got 2 of them, so I need to at least sell one, but I might keep one. I don't know if you guys remember the Fruitopia drink.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So that was a really cool find too. This big beach towel with the old graphics on it and
Yeah.
all the little fruit in the waves.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah. I love finding that kind of stuff. Or Sprout, the little green giant guy.
We've got to see the Smurf back there behind you on the floor.
Oh yeah, it's a Smurfette.
Yeah.
It's like a, you know, those sewing patterns that they used to have, and you could make your own pillow. Someone did that with this. I didn't make it, but she's really cute.
Smurfette.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's awesome.
And sorry to keep just showing off my stuff
No,
here,
please
but
do.
Oh, dude. Go ahead.
I thought of you, Stewart, because I bought this bag of greeting cards, and I think there might be some postcards in here at the thrift store. I could tell that there was a couple cute ones, so yeah, I can't wait to open it and see what I got. You'll have to let me know if it's anything good.
Welcome to the ephemeral world. So,
Oh yeah,
Stewart
so-
actually secretly gets really upset when people start buying cards and postcards.
You don't like being infringed upon.
only if you do it in mock turf over here. So, you can buy all you want out in Denver. Just don't come to Knoxville and start buying it.
Business.com.
He actually sent Wes a cease and desist order the last time Wes bought postcards.
We live about 20, 25 minutes away from each other. So
Okay.
yeah,
And what do you source, Wes? Or what do you
anything and
do?
everything.
Okay. Just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I'm in anything and everything.
Oh, awesome.
But he
Johnny
doesn't sell
calls me
anything.
a collector, right, Johnny?
Yeah, he doesn't sell anything. That's his inventory right behind you.
Yeah, I just like to display everything.
Me too, clearly.
Wes actually doesn't even have an eBay account. He just buys.
I ended everything, especially when I heard about everything they're getting ready to do. I just cut it all. We're just going to look at everything. Wes's Museum. Come on in.
Sometimes I feel like our house has a little bit of that vibe too. You know,
Yes.
museums, stuff everywhere. I guess we can just say we have like maximalist style, and we'll just call it that.
You're just a reseller. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Wes, I do have a present for you.
You do.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've still got Cal back here for you.
I think it's in the other suitcase from our Denver trip, so I might have to show it on the next episode, or I can ship it to you and you can unbox it.
Ooh, you can do that.
Live unboxing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seems like we're always buying gifts for Wes, Johnny. It's like we're trying to curry his favor.
Well,
I gotta keep that top spot. I don't want to be dropped to the bottom. So
I've got Johnny's right here.
good old Cal.
You're getting Cal right here, so
That's my guy.
yours.
I'm always looking out for Wes for Stewart stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do
Okay.
appreciate your voice. I do.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
But Chantel, I will say that sweatshirt, it's a 10 out of 10. That is just a
Thank
fantastic sweatshirt.
I love like the little cuffs on it, and I actually got it at a pop-up. I didn't find it at a thrift store. This guy was set up at a vintage like market thing, and he just went to the bins and he had stuff on the ground. Like it wasn't very professional at all, and it was
Perfect.
$10.
Yeah.
Well,
perfect.
typical reseller, what do we need to do to get the hat and the sweat top together? Who's going to get?
I'll take the hat. I'm not giving up my sweatshirt.
Yeah, I totally respect that.
Neither one is going to budge this evening.
As much as I love that sweatshirt, I'd never wear it because somebody else already did. So it's fine.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
You know what? I have been hearing you talk about that, and, I've been listening to your episodes, and I can't believe that.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing I have. It's,
Yeah.
I'm
You'll
a very
sell it all day
self-centered
long.
person.
Especially being like a thrifter reseller, usually those are the people that are okay with it. So
Do as I say, not as I do. Listen, you know how when you go to like a thrift store, right? And you're like, who donates this stuff? Somebody has to be the person that donates this stuff. Someone has to buy new. So I crawl so others can run.
Wow.
Johnny, that's the thing I've always thought about you. You're such a giving person. I mean,
I can't help it.
So if something is new with tags at the thrift, though, would you buy
That is
it
okay.
then?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
There's
in fact,
a lot of
everything else ran over the top of it and inside of it.
it doesn't. If you really talk me through it, it doesn't make sense. But it just
I get it. To each their own.
Yeah.
At least you're still like in the thrifting world and like, contributing to secondhand. You're not totally against it. You're like in it, but just not you.
And I don't buy fast fashion. So, I quality things. I just think that you just can't wash a fart out of a pair of jeans. I truly feel that. And so I don't want to wear somebody else's.
Another category I've been slowly getting into is kids' clothing, like vintage kids' clothing. So, especially with kids' stuff, I mean, you can't imagine what's been in those
I know. Because I would never wear kids' clothing.
Hey, Johnny, we need to get put on a t-shirt.
You can't wash a fart out of a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how, how like you get a shirt, right? And like there's really bad like pit stains. Like even if you wash it out, like you bleach it, like isn't that like forever just in your brain?
You just can't forget it.
Well, now everybody looks at a pair of pants on.
They're like,
I'm fine. Can't wash that part.
No, you can't know. I don't know.
Maybe
I will say, Chantel, on the topic of children's clothing, if you can find some vintage Oshkosh, the Oshkosh Bagosh, that's
right, the overall.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? It really does go nuts. Like, like one little overall outfit, if it's the right pattern or something, could be like $300-400.
Yeah. We were at the bins once here in North Carolina, and we were standing there waiting for like the next rotation, and they were pulling the bin away from me, to bring out the new ones. And I was like, and it was 2 vintage Oshkosh pieces.
Oh, great.
And we sold them for like, it's stained for like $150.
Nice.
And I was like, wow, it's crazy.
It is. And certain like characters on clothing too are super popular. I don't remember who it was or when it was, but I saw these little Dora overalls, like denim overalls. They had Swiper, the little fox in Dora. It said like Swiper no swiping, and it had him on it. And it was an Instagram sale. Somebody had done an auction on it just in the comments, and they sold for, I think it was $525 or $535. Yeah. So just crazy if you can find the right thing and, have a following for that. But yeah, I'm just slowly getting into that. I don't always have patience to look through all the clothes at the thrift store. I'm more of a hard goods and toys and books maybe. So I'm trying to push myself to look at clothing more.
I know we're running up against time. What do you look for in books?
Mostly kids books or coloring books are really popular, especially if they're like unused. Sometimes I look for cookbooks, but not as much. Mostly kids books, like same thing, 90s, 2000s characters, just things I know are popular.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, Chantel, we could talk for another hour or two. Kind of feels like we know you already. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even gotten into lettuce yet.
Yeah, we haven't even made it around that part yet. So, but maybe you'd be willing to come
vegetable. We'll talk vegetables next show. We talked fruit today.
But maybe
I'll send you guys some little seeds or something.
I feel like the next episode of Stewart the Raccoon might have to take place at a farmer's market.
Oh, have you got to see any of those episodes, Chantel?
No, I haven't.
We
What
need to
is?
go back and look where we've got our own children's book thing going on.
Oh,
What was
okay.
the first one, Johnny? Around episode 73, somewhere around there.
Yeah, let's see, shall we? There was episode 77.
Okay.
And
Like
maybe that's where it started.
The first one was 73, I think. Yeah.
73.
73.
Okay. I think I'm at episode like 40 something, and then I've also listened to a few newer ones. So I'm kind of skipping around a little bit, but
Yeah, you've probably already watched too much.
We'll drop Stewart in the Whole Foods.
yeah, there we go. Oh. I listened on Spotify, and I excuse me, I rated your guys' podcast, and it told me like, thanks for rating the show. You're their first rating. So I was like, oh, awesome.
Oh, that's why we're a 1 out of 5. Thanks.
Yeah,
No.
you might be the first person who've ever listened to it on Spotify. So it's
we're on Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're over there. So
Oh, awesome.
Are we on Apple?
Yes, we're on Apple as well.
YouTube is like your main one, right? Where you have
Right.
your most followers. Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome.
So as far as all your social media, Chantel, it's Tell You Thrift everywhere. Is that your eBay handle as well?
Yes, it is. eBay, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And Depop. But yeah, whatever.
So yeah,
Mainly
everybody go
Instagram.
out and give Chantel a follow on Instagram and check out all her stores. And yeah, this was a fun episode. The hour just flew by. So
Oh, it really did. It was so fun to talk to you guys, and just be in the flesh. You know, like I said, I've been binging your episodes, so I feel like, I don't know.
You're not nervous now, are you, Chantel?
You're a part of us. You're one of us now.
Yeah.
Yep, I guess I am.
now this is so much different than we had paper going on in that time, just like drags.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just like, what even is a goy? We still don't know.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed all the nostalgia.
Yeah, thanks for coming prepared. Show and tell, very impressive.
Oh,
We give you 5 stars if we can rate you 5 stars.
I was either going to wear this sweater or a Christmas sweater, so I'm so glad I went with this one. We made a good choice with the Timberwolves.
Yes, we have purified ourselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah. Too funny. Oh.
Maybe we'll have you back on before Christmas. You can wear the Christmas sweater. So
Yeah, it's a good one.
We should have an ugly Christmas sweater episode. Not that your sweater is ugly. I'm sure it's beautiful, but we should have an ugly sweater episode.
An ugly Christmas sweater episode.
Mm-hmm.
That would be.
Let's
that's a
do
good
it.
idea.
And we can. Do you know anything about like nuts or just fruits and vegetables?
I guess more so fruits and vegetables. I don't know.
Can we rank we'll rank Christmas like figs,
like your cashews and your
figs, chestnuts, holly, berries. I don't know.
There we go. I'll bring some seasonal produce.
Yeah,
Cranberry.
yes.
bring samples of everything.
Oh.
Like, guys, this is no good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out. She's got a big giant box of stuff. Well, Chantel, we won't keep you again. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It was so fun.
Well, you have a great evening.
Are you planning to come to Orlando next year?
I am. We are. Yes, that would be great. I only got to hang out with you guys for a little bit of your trip, just the last couple of days you were here. So we'd love to hang out with you guys more, and of course, thrift in a different place. Who doesn't want to do that? So, yeah.
Sure.
Awesome.
Well, Chantel, you take care of yourself, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you soon.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks again, you guys. I appreciate it. Have a great night.
Whew, that was a good episode, gentlemen.
Yeah, that was jam-packed.
Yes, it was. All kinds of. I started getting hungry the more we talked.
Yeah, I need
for some reason, I want an apple pie now. So,
Can I pick guest or can I pick guest?
Yeah, that fantastic. Well prepared, 5 stars.
Well done. Hopefully, the next one we have, you got somebody else coming on. Who we got coming up next?
So we got Maggie from Art Thrift Shops. She's the marketing director for ARC, and I met her whenever we toured the warehouse when we went out there on the reselling retreat to Denver. So, and I was just on her podcast, the It's Thrifty podcast. So, yeah, she's great. That was a fun show to be on, and I know we'll have a good time with her on the show when we record Sunday. So,
Yeah. Well, Johnny, I think it's a good idea. We'll try to have Chantel back. Stuart, if you can get her back on, and we'll do like the ugly sweater thing. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I'll have to track down a sweater. Let's do it.
Yeah, I will too, but it's worth doing, right? I think we can find one
yeah,
somewhere.
maybe she can bring her boyfriend on one show and talk some sports cards. We haven't.
Yeah,
well, we did have Keith. We had Keith on, so he's obviously big in sports cards, but
like Johnny said, that's a whole different genre.
It's a whole different world, yeah.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, that is all the time that we have this evening on the Finders Flippers Resale Podcast, episode 89. Chantel, thank you so much for joining us. What a great episode.
Good times.
yeah, I'm glad that I was fortunate enough to meet her when I went out to Denver. And it's funny, I mean, we were really close to not meeting her because we had all scheduled to go to that eBay meetup out there, the eBay reseller meeting. And we had a long day at the bins, long day at the estate sale. And so everybody was kind of like, I don't really feel like going. I don't feel like going. And I think it was me, Samantha, and Libby felt bad. And so we went while everybody else stayed at the house. And I don't know that we would have ever met Chantel if we had not gone. So I'm glad we decided to go. And then, like I said, we kind of hit it off, and she came and spent the whole day with us at the house. And looking forward to having her on again.
Yeah, for sure.
Learn about some vegetables and
Yeah.
other things. So
yeah, what we should be eating as resellers to not be tired and miss eBay meetups.
Yeah.
maybe that can become a regular segment on the podcast. It'll be like healthy eating.
Healthy eating.
Yeah. All right. It'll be like a new year, new us.
Yeah. I like it. Well, gentlemen, have a great week of reselling, and we will talk again real soon.
Bye, guys.